How's it going, guys? My name is MLG Gamer, and I am proud to announce that the Village and Pillage update is finally here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's big. It's big. It's huge. All right, so in a moment I'm going to show you exactly what has been added. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so today the 1.11 update is here. They call it the Village and Pillage update, and for a really good reason. But let us start off with the blocks that have been added. So, some of the blocks that have been added, as you can see here, we have something called a smithing table, a smoker, a blast furnace, a fletching table, a cartography table. I already showed a lectern in the previous update. The grindstone is here, a composter. What else? Barrels. I don't see it here, but barrels have been added. A new stone cutter has come in, because for those of you who are veteran members of Minecraft would know that stone cutters existed in Bedrock years ago, and then they took it out, and now they've added another one. It's really good looking as well. I like it. Also, something called a bell. Now, I'm going to demonstrate each and every one of these blocks. So, the first is a blast furnace. So, this is the blast furnace, ladies and gentlemen. So, let me just get myself some coal or something like that. Some kind of... Where would I get the coal? Here we go. Coal. Now, the thing about the blast furnace is that it only smelts... what you call it there... ores and just basically anything that's mineral-like. So, that's what it smelts. Trying to find the ore, though, it's very difficult for some reason. Oh, here it is. So, for example, I have diamond ore, like a ton. This thing, basically, if I put the coal in here and I put this, basically, the thing about the blast furnace is it smelts a lot faster than a normal furnace, but it uses up the fuel a lot quicker. As you can see, it's taking about 5 seconds to smelt these diamonds. That's really good. We need that, because the furnace took so, 10 seconds is a good time, but it still takes a reasonably long time when you're there waiting for a whole stack of things to smelt. Now, it takes literally, a whole stack now takes about, I don't know, my maths is terrible, but probably 300 or so seconds. 320 seconds, right? Wait, 5? I don't know. I'm not gonna math it out. But still, it now smelts a lot faster, guys. So that's the blast furnace. It only smelts ore. And its crafting recipe, by the way, guys, is 5 iron, 3 smooth stone, and a furnace. But yeah, that's what its crafting recipe is, basically, guys. So all you need... Oh, by the way, so it takes 5 iron and a furnace and 3 smooth stone. You're probably wondering, how do you get the smooth stone? Well, normally you mine stone in caves, you get just cobblestone. Smelt the cobblestone, you get stone. Smelt the stone, you get smooth stone. I think that's supposed to be a new thing, because I've not seen smooth stone before, just regular stone. Alright. Now introducing the next furnace type, the smoker. Now, this also smelts things a lot quickly, but specifically it only does food. So let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find, there we go. Suppose I want to cook a whole stack of, no, not that, I don't do rabbits. Raw beef. I wanted to cook a stack of raw beef, right? Because, you know, I'm hungry. And maybe about to die from hunger or so. So I take the coal or whatever fuel, I put this in. It basically functions the same as a blast furnace, because the blast furnace smelts ore very quickly. It smelts ore very quickly. This one smells food specifically very quickly. So that's the idea. Hold on. So that's the blast furnace, and its crafting recipe is very simple. Take a furnace and surround it with 4 wood or logs or stripped wood or logs. You get the idea. Any wood. Just put 4 of them around the furnace and you got yourself a nice smoker, and now you can smelt your stuff a lot faster. Also, One thing to note about the blast furnace and smoker as well is that you get half the experience than you would get normally with the furnace. So it kind of makes it balanced, I suppose. So it's not overpowered or nothing. The next one, I'm looking for it right now. The barrel. The barrel isn't really much anything like. You see here the barrel. So the barrel isn't really much different from the chest. So as you can see, I can open it and I can store my stuff in it. I also like how it had that open slot there. There's a thing about the barrel though. So if I put a block above it, hold on. Let me put a cartography table over it. Sorry. If I put a block over it. The thing about the barrel is that I can open it still and while a block is over it. So that's actually really cool. And to make the barrel is very simple. So since we're in Bedrock, this is the crafting recipe you would use. You need 6 sticks and 2 wooden slabs to make a barrel. But if you're in Java, you would use 6 planks, any planks obviously, and 2 wood planks. So that's the difference. Alright, so the next one is the cartography table. Now, at the moment, it doesn't seem to have any particular functionality or nothing. Like, it is just there, but you would use this to make maps. I wonder if I need to have paper in my hand. Hold on. Where is fletching table? Oh, I'm sorry. This is not a fletch. This is just a cartography table. My bad. But let's just show it off. The fletching table. It doesn't have, at the moment, it has no use. At the moment, it doesn't really have a right-click feature. But to craft it, 4 wood planks and 2 flint. And don't worry, this isn't completely useless, by the way, guys. I'll get to that in a second. The next one we have is the cartography table. Where is it? Here it is. So the cartography table, this thing, as you can see, as in the name, it helps make maps. So you can put your empty papers together, make a bigger map. It's basically used for map making, cartography, as the case would be. You can make it bigger, you can make the map bigger, smaller, I think. You can lock the map as well with some glass panes. You can add a pointer to it. So yet another alternative to the anvil, so that we won't have to, and it's much cheaper to make because its crafting recipe is any 4 planks, any 4 types of planks, it doesn't matter what wood you're going for, and 2 paper. It's very easy to craft. So versus the anvil, which would take a bit of time to gather that much iron. All right, so the next one is the composter. Now, this thing is very interesting. So basically, if you interact it with something that is compostable, by the way, just for the record, there is a table in the Minecraft wiki to tell you which things are compostable, but let's give an example of such. Let me see. No. I'm looking for an apple. Or better, a cake. Different things have different very levels of compostability. Cake has 100%. So if I fill it, as you can see, it's all compost now. And you saw some green in it. So you can fill it up, it changes texture as you make it more compost. And you see that, right? So you can fill it up and it changes its their texture, and it gives bone meal. So this is one block you would need. Would help you in your farming. So if you don't want to fight skeletons because they're dangerous and everything, this is another option. Just give it cake. Give it. I think some seeds are compostable. Apples, cake. This is just a few. If you really want more information on how to make more compost, or which items you can use to compost or whatever, it's on the Wikipedia. It's on the Minecraft Wikipedia. But its main use is for bone meal. And I didn't say its crafting recipe. Okay. So its crafting recipe is, since we're in Bedrock, crafting recipe is 7 wood slabs. So just get wood slabs in a U format and you got yourself a composter. But if you're in Java, 4 wood fences, any version would do, and 3 planks. That's that in the same U format where the fences would be on two of them on both sides, and then the wood at the bottom. So that's how you make the composter. Now, the smithing table, which I think I would have shown already. The smithing table. Where is it? Smithing table. Here we go. The smithing table, much like it's much like the fletching table, it doesn't have a right-click use, but it's not completely useless. But to make it, take any 4 wood planks and 2 iron ingots above it, like 4 in a square and 2 in 2 iron ingots. Now, like I said, some of these we have no use at the moment. They're not completely useless, and I'll soon get to that in a few. But let's continue. Stone cutter. Now I said this. The stone cutter. Where is it? I'm gonna search it up. But the stone cutter, basically, it used to have a stone cutter in Minecraft already. This is the stone cutter, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Look at this block. Look at it. Look how it has buzzsaws in it too. So basically, you can take your stone and make any form of thing. So let's get an andesite, or better yet, sandstone. Let's go for red sandstone. If I want to make stairs or what you call it there, whatever, we can use that and make ourselves some red sandstone, chiseled sandstone, cut red sandstone slabs, stairs, walls. That's basically the main use of the stone cutter. So if you don't want to remember that pesky crafting recipe for the different types of walls and stairs, the stone cutter is your alternative, and it works with any block. So andesite, granite, stone, any version you can do that has like other bricks and stuff like that, it can be done with the stone cutter. And to make the stone cutter, 3 stone, iron ingots. That's all you need. 3 stone and an iron ingot. I already said about the fletching table. Grindstone. This one is the most important one for me personally, because I do a lot of enchanting. This is the grindstone. Where is it? Where is that grindstone? Here it is. Now you see this, guys, this grindstone. So as you can see, it has a similar function to the anvil. It repairs your stuff, but it says disenchant. So let me show something. So suppose I have a broken wooden sword. If I put them in the grindstone, it can, repair it. Now how it disenchants is that, suppose the wooden sword had, I don't know, like, let's see, if it had their sharpness. No, sorry. Let me give a better example, because there will be times where you won't need a particular enchantment. Let me get an iron helmet. Suppose your iron helmet has aqua affinity, but you say, but I don't need to. I'm not gonna go underwater to mine for now, or you don't need it anymore. You can put imagine this top helmet has aqua affinity, right? This one right here. Imagine it has aqua affinity. Put it inside. If you want to repair it, but you don't want the enchantment, you put 2 iron elements in there, and it will repair it. Also, it actually makes a really cool sound. I didn't know that. But you can also do this as well. If you don't want to repair it, but you just want to take off the enchantment, you put it in, and it will disenchant it for you. I would have to demonstrate it. I wonder if you can put enchanted books inside it to enchant it or something. Let me see. So protection. I'm gonna say, for example, can you actually? Oh, you can't do that. How about this? No? Alright. Well, that's fine. So you would enchant it normally with the anvil, but to repair it and take off the enchantment, you use the grindstone. Very useful. To craft the grindstone is simply 2 wood planks, 2 sticks, and a stone slab. That's all you'd need. Really simple, right? And I forgot to mention this in the previous thing as well, in the previous update. But you're probably wondering, where is there logs? And I was talking about wood. I didn't mention it in the previous one. I don't know if I put it in the description in that video, but there are new things called wood. So basically you have all these types of wood, and you're wondering, how do you get the log to become this, you know, all bark full thing? All you need to do is take the wood logs, 4 of them, and you got in a square, and you got yourself some wood, and you can strip it just like normal logs, so it's very easy to use, but it has to be 4 matching logs. So if you want the if you want the spruce wood one, you're gonna need 4 spruce wood. Simple and easy to understand. Alright, now there are a couple new mobs into the game. One of them was shown in the previous update showcase. If you haven't seen it, I'll still show it anyway. Let's see what we have. Ooh. Oh, actually there's 3 new mobs, I'm sorry. Well, no, more than that. I'm looking for it. Oh, here we go. So I showed it in the previous video, but oh, hold on a minute. Alright, I showed it in the last video. This is the Pillager. As you can see, it carries a crossbow around, and I will explain more on the Pillager. This thing can be found in Pillager Outpost. I want to see if I can if I can show you what a Pillager Outpost looks like. But basically, this guy, you'll see these guys near Pillager Outposts, and they will be accompanied by Vindicators, possibly Evokers, possibly Witches. So not impossibly, there will be those, and something else is also new to this game as well. Hold on. Something called a Ravager, which is probably the best mob I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, you want to see, we all want to see what the Ravager looks like now, don't we? The Ravager, it looks absolutely amazing. Guys, behold the might. That is the Ravager. Whew, gives me the chills just hearing him. Look at this dude. Look at him. He's huge. Like, so basically how he works is, so you'll see these guys in what you call their raids. They make, I don't remember the exact wave that they show up in. Now let me explain more about the raids. So the raids, I like their footstep. It's so mighty. But anyway, they show up in raids. Basically, if you're in a raid, so I'll explain that, I think, when we show off the Pillager Outpost, if I can. But these guys can show up. So, Chano, they're so powerful. It's so beefy. It's beefy looking, isn't it? But anyway, I'm kind of getting distracted because this is amazing. Basically, this guy rams into you with his horns and stuff. It rams into you, and it's, as you can hear, it's trampling stuff. It can trample the villagers' crops. Now, how do you start a raid? Alright, so to start a raid, you need to... Oh, and by the way, this thing has 100 health. And it can't take knockback easily, as you can see. Now, that is the Ravager. It's one of the few mobs that you will see when you're going on an adventure to villages and you start up a raid. Now, to start up a raid, you have to kill a Pillager captain from either a patrol of them or the Pillager Outpost. When you kill the captain, it gives you a bad omen. If you go back to that village, the raid starts. The raid has a certain amount of waves depending on your difficulty. So if you're on easy mode, it's 3 waves. Normal mode is 5 and hard is 7. That's the max you can go up to. And the mobs that will vary with different things. If you want to know more as to what mobs you'll deal with each wave, go check out the Wikipedia. I recommend it. The exact people that, you know, will come in each wave is there. But anyway, how the Ravager works. So it rams into you. If you have a shield, you can block it. It's on hard mode at the moment. Its amount of damage it will do is like 18. It's a lot of damage. It's almost an insta kill. That's almost an insta kill. But it rams into you. A Pillager can ride on top of it, as you can see with the saddle. Pillagers, Evokers, who else? Pillagers, Evokers, Vindicators can ride on it as well. Again, like I said, in the waves. If you have a shield and you block its attack, it has a half a chance at being stunned. So I'm gonna go in survival and see if we can fight this thing. Alright guys, I got myself decked out with diamond armor and shield. So we're gonna try and take on this Ravager. Watch what I'm gonna show you exactly what I said. So if I spawn him in, you saw that. You saw that he got stunned. You saw that, right? So he gets stunned for 2 seconds. So he stuns basically. I like how he roars as well. You don't take any damage. And you get stunned. So this is the Ravager. And it roars. Yeah, you can't like take your thing. Yeah, that's basically the Ravager, guys. It gets stunned when it's hit into your shield, and it's really cool. It's amazing. Just imagine that with a Pillager and a Vindicator or a Evoker. I don't know if witches can ride it, but Evoker definitely, and the Villagers. Just imagine that riding the Ravager. You know how difficult that's gonna be. Anyway, we're gonna continue on. Alright guys, so now along with the Pillagers and the Ravagers and the Pillager outposts and whatever, the Villagers have gotten updated majorly. Look at this! I think this is supposed to be a cleric or something. He's a cleric, right? Yes, it's a cleric. Dude, that looks amazing. Look at the level of this thing. You can trade him the redstone and the rotten flesh, and then when you trade him that once, you get unlocked the level 2 apprentice. But look at that. This is what the cleric looks like. It looks amazing. More clerics. Look at the farmer. This is the farmer, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can trade with him. Yeah, you see, his trading system's been upgraded. Wait, not a farmer, sorry, this is a fisherman, I'm sorry. Whoops. Because he has a campfire and he sells fish in a bucket. But the villagers, as you can see, look at the babies. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this one has a monocle. Dude, I haven't seen these before, guys. This is amazing. They look so cool. What is this one with a monocle? This looks amazing. Hold up. Oh, it's a cartographer. That looks sick. That looks sick. But wow. So yeah, the villagers have been updated, as you can see. Also, another thing I forgot to mention is that the Vindicators, Evokers, Ravagers, and Pillagers will not attack baby villagers. So if you see one of these baby villagers in your village, they can't destroy it. So it will still be a village as long as they don't destroy the beds that will be in there. That's another thing I need to mention as well. The villagers actually sleep. That's amazing. You don't have to coerce them to go into their house when they're finished the day. They will go into their house and they will sleep. The Pillagers and Illagers will destroy the beds and try to kill all the villagers. But if there's a baby one, wherever that is, there it is. If there's a baby one, the Ravagers won't kill it. None of the Vindicators will. So that's really cool. But let's keep going. I really like the change. What is this? Let me see it now. Oh, it's a librarian. Wow, they really do look like a librarian. Look at the glasses. That looks so cool. Anyway, so the villages are updated. Also, there's something else I forgot to mention about the raid. So, if pillagers attack the village, they kill all the beds, kill all the villagers. If they win, so you'd have started because you got the bad omen from the captain. And they start the raid. If you fail the raid and they kill all the villagers, every single one, and or kill the beds, the pillagers will actually celebrate. They'll jump up and down and be like, yay, we beat the guys. They kind of got wrecked, you know. They'll celebrate, and all players will get bad omen from losing the raid. However, and also the raids have like a boss bar above them as well. So you'll see like a boss bar to say how much that these are the amount of people left in the raid. So it's very interesting. I like that. But let's keep going. The raid, if you manage to beat the raid, hear what? If you manage to beat the raid, I don't know if this will, if this you'll get this effect when you finish all the waves of the raid or one wave at a time. But if you beat them, no, I think you'd get it after the raid is finished, after all the waves are done. If you beat the waves, if you beat all the raid, the villagers will celebrate. They'll throw fireworks in the sky. They're like, yes, you saved us from those pesky pillagers. And you will get an effect known as Hero of the Village. Now the Hero of the Village basically makes it so that their trades, you get a discount, which is very useful. It's very interesting, it's very good, and I'm loving these textures, how these villagers look. They look amazing, and I can finally distinguish them. That's the important thing. You can finally distinguish them instead of being like, oh, it's a brown robe, so you know it's a farmer, a fisherman, or whatever. You can see that they're holding a hat, you know? And I think I heard something as well that they also do hold up their trade in their hands, like what they sell. So you'll know efficiently by visually you'll see them, but you'll also know which one it is, which villager it is, whether it's a fisherman or a farmer, because they'll hold up their trade in their hand. So that's really cool. So that's it. Now, going on to the next session of the update showcase, they added, so remember how I said that they had actually done a vote about the about which biome should get updated first, and how I said that the Pillager biome is going to get updated first? Well, ladies and gentlemen, they have added some stuff to it. So, the thing that has been added, give me a second to find it. Oh boy, I'm looking for it right now and I can't find it. But they've added berry bushes and they've added campfire. Now, to make the campfire, all you need is 3 sticks, a coal in the middle, or charcoal, and any 3 wood or log or whatever. That's all you need. I'm looking for it right now, but I'm not finding. There it is. So the campfire, this is it. When you put it down, as you can see, oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's, you know, burning and it has a smoke cloud. Now watch this now. So you see how it's just smoke cloud, right? If someone were to stand on this, they take damage, fire damage, naturally, because it's fire. But you see the smoke clouds, it goes up like 10 blocks high and then disappears. But let me show you something interesting. If you put this on top of hay bale, where is it? Hay bale, hay bale, hay bale. Let me see if I can find it. If you put it on top of hay bale, let me look for it. If you put the campfire on top of hay bale, the smoke cloud goes a little bit higher. So if I do this and put this right here, the smoke trail is going to go up 25 feet, 25 blocks high. Look how high it goes before disappearing. You see that? So you can find someone, you'll know someone is there in your world and having a campfire when they have this smoke trail. And also, another thing to note as well is that you can actually cook with this. So, if I put food on the table, say for example, I want, oops, no, I don't want that. Suppose I put these. I can put, yeah, as you can see, I can put 4 raw mutton on it. This thing will cook the food for you. It takes about 30 seconds for it to work, for it to cook, which is a lot longer than the furnace and a lot longer than the blast furnace or smoker. So you can leave it for 30 seconds and it will cook your food. And here's the amazing part. When it's cooked, when the thing is cooked, you saw that, right? You see that, right? So our food is cooked. So that's how the campfire works. You can put 4 food on it and it cooks max 4 food. You wait 30 seconds and it cooks all 4 of them all at once. And the best part about the campfire, unlike the furnaces, is no fuel required. That is pretty good. Now the berry bushes. This is the last one we need to look at. The berry bushes. Where on earth are they? I don't know what they look like, so I'm kind of lost. But berry bushes are going to spawn in Pillager biomes now. And jungle leaves look different. Berry bushes. Where is the berry bushes? I don't know. You know what? Let me look it up. But the berry bushes, basically, you'll see them in the Pillager biome. Berry bush. Huh? I guess they're not available in creative or something. Alright. Well, berry bushes will spawn in the Pillager biome, and you can pick berries off of them. Let me see if I can find it though. I can't. Oh, I almost forgot to show as well the bell. Right. So This is the bell, ladies and gentlemen. If I go near it... What? Huh. This is supposed to ring, guys. This is supposed to be ringing. It's supposed to ring. There we go. That's the bell. So basically, if you ring this bell, so this is going to be found at villages. Now, I remember talking about this when it didn't have any functionality back in 1.9, I think, update showcase. The bell, I was saying that I was thinking it should be able to, its main use, you can't craft it out by the way, guys. But the bell, its main use is to, when a raid happens, the villagers are going to start scattering to their houses. Right, like as if they were going to during sunset. Put it that way. So they're like, it's like a warning symbol. So you'll hear the villagers probably ring the bell when they see a raid coming in, and then the raid, they'll hide. Obviously, vindicators will kick down the doors, you know, to get to them. Obviously, you will be the only person to stop them, but the bell will help them to hide from the pillagers. That is a really good addition, and I thought it would work like that before. I thought so. So now we know that's how it works. But guys, we wanted to show the Pillager outpost or whatever, but apparently based on this showcase, based on this update also got a 0.1. Apparently they said the villagers are gonna be normal if you use template worlds. So that's kind of sad. So in other words, if I use a template world, it's going to show the original villagers, but if I take a regular world, it will show the new villagers. But guys, this was the update showcase for the Village and Pillage update. It's absolutely amazing, big update, astounding. Also, I almost forgot to mention, all of the following blocks that I mentioned earlier, there is another use for them. There's another use for them. So the blocks basically make it so that while you're in the village, they have a chance to change into a certain type of villager based on the block you put. So for example, a smithing table would change a villager into a, maybe, I think it's a weaponsmith or armor smith. I don't remember which one it was, but if there's none in the village, as long as that's in the job site, it might change. It has a chance of changing that villager to a blacksmith or an armor smith, or cartography table would turn into a cartographer, you know. So that's really cool. That's really cool. I like that addition. So each of those blocks can do that. I don't know about the barrel, but smokers, you know, chefs, cartography tables into cartographers, etc., etc. That's how the blocks work. So not only do some of them have uses and some of them don't, a couple of them don't have like smithing and fletching table, but they also have the chance of changing the villager's profession. That is a really good thing. So you don't have to be going to different villages trying to find that one cartographer or one chef or whatever. That's very useful. Anywho, guys, leave a like for this brand new update. I love what they did with the villagers, especially the librarian and the what was it? The one with the monocle. I don't know what that one was again, but it looks so bass. So awesome. But yeah, leave a like for these updates. Also, why not subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell. Smash it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.